Kendrick is back with that fiery, punchy, in your face, bold material. What is good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Muff. If you are rocking with this content, go ahead and smash that like button up for your boy. And also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. But Kendrick Lamar, he has the internet going nuts. Word to Paul Wall, due to a feature verse that he has on a track with Future and Metro Boomin. The track is entitled Like That, and it's a pure banger. Now, I listened to the whole album today, and it's probably one of the better mainstream albums in a while, especially as far as the production and vibes were concerned. But it is clear that Kendrick's feature is going to overshadow just that album in general. And it is too early to tell, but the hype surrounding this particular Kendrick verse is a bit reminiscent to what we saw for his Control feature back in like 2015. But let's talk about the production on this track first. So we have Metro Boomin on the boards, and he was really cooking on this one. You will hear that instantly recognizable everlasting bass sample from Rodney O and Joe Cooley, a straight up West Coast anthem, as well as Easy Does It, another iconic sample that both Master Ace and 3 6 Mafia notably used before, as well as others. 3 6 Mafia also used the everlasting bass sample, but what I'm trying to say is you have all the ingredients to make up an instant banger, and one that's hard to miss on, quite frankly. But let us now get right into this K Dot verse itself. Early on in the track, he says, it's a lot of goofies with a check. Now, the goofies with a check, that could probably refer to a lot of rappers, but it seems as though he is directing it at Drake and his Nike deal. Not a bad line, I guess. Then K Dot comes through with some slick entendres with the following lines. Dudes clicking up but cannot be legit, no 40 water. And here, the dudes clicking up, that clearly refers to Drake and Cole's first person shooter song where they join forces. And even Drake does say on the track, I'm about to click up. The word click itself probably also refers to the Bay Area group, The Click, that consisted of E40, Sugar T, and Be Legit. Because the next line, cannot be legit, it plainly references Be Legit. And then no 40 water, that is a nod to E40. But I found that to be one of the hardest lines on this verse. Then Kendrick says, F the sneak dissing first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. So Kendrick is getting a little gangster with his rhetoric here, talking about crashing out. But this is obviously a reference to the first person shooter track. But easily his most quoted line from this verse is probably going to be, Mother F the big 3, it's just big me. So this does show Kendrick's competitive hip hop spirit, and that he feels he is the best, and he's not really with the solidarity of the whole big 3. You know, he's not trying to click up. So it was here that I do feel he did address J. Cole more specifically than on other parts of this track, because on most of the verse, he seemed to be directing the focus at Drake. And K Dot does close it out with some interesting lines. Your best work is a light pack. Dude, Prince outlived Mike Jack. All right, so here he is saying that he deems Scary Hours 3 to be Drake's best rapping project, but it's still considered light in Kendrick's eyes. And Kendrick eerily compares himself to Prince here, because Drake compares himself to Michael Jackson pretty regularly, due to his hits and pop appeal. Also, at the very end, we get another direct shot at Aubrey Graham with For All Your Dogs Getting Buried. That's a K with all these 9s. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. Not bad wordplay at all. So overall, let me know in the comment section what you thought of this diss track in general. Do you think that K Dot really went crazy, or is it just solid, or perhaps was it overhyped? Personally, for me, I dug the track overall. We got a very strong beat from Metro, and I dug how Kendrick was embodying that competitive essence of hip hop in declaring that he's the best. Although I do think we have heard better Kendrick verses in terms of overall bars, but this verse definitely makes a statement. And hopefully it will reignite more passion into mainstream rap because it has been rather dormant there for quite a while. And lastly, do y'all feel that Kendrick was targeting J. Cole all that much on this track? Or is it a case where Cole just inherits the beef because of his close association with Drake? And which rapper would you be more interested in hearing a response from first, Cole or Drake? Let me know below. But it's your boy Mixtape Mob. I'm signing out. As always, is peace and blessings.